Do you ever feel stuck? Like no matter how much you want to be productive, something always holds you back. Maybe it's distractions, self-doubt, or just that feeling of being drained before you even start. It's frustrating, isn't it? You want to take action, but you can't seem to find the energy or direction. And the longer you wait, the harder it gets. Now think about this. Have you ever seen someone so focused, so locked in, that nothing distracts them? They move with purpose. No hesitation. No wasted effort. They know exactly what they need to do and they just do it. That's the level of clarity and drive we're after today. You don't have to be an elite assassin or some ultra-disciplined machine to achieve this. But if you constantly feel unmotivated, it's not because you're lazy, it's because you don't have a clear direction. Without a target, your brain sees no reason to move forward. And here's what most people don't realize: motivation isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. Action comes first. The more you do, the more momentum you build. And that momentum is what turns into motivation. So if you're struggling, if you feel stuck, this video is for you. Let's break that cycle right now. 1. Why you're not motivated. Motivation is often misunderstood. Most people think it's about feeling excited or inspired. But real motivation? It comes from momentum. Think about it. When you start playing Hitman, do you wait for inspiration before moving? No. You plan, you execute, and once you take the first step, things start falling into place. In real life, waiting to feel ready is the biggest trap. You won't feel motivated before you start. You'll feel motivated after you start. The secret: just take that first small action, no matter how insignificant it seems. Break it down. If you want to work out, don't think about an entire hour of exercise. Just commit to putting on your shoes. Want to study? Just open the book for 2 minutes. That's all. The momentum will take over. The trick is to eliminate resistance. The hardest part of any task is getting started. Once you reduce the friction, you make it easier for yourself to move forward. If something feels overwhelming, shrink it down into the smallest possible action. That way, you remove the mental block and just do it. And here's the best part: once you take that small step, your brain gets into progress mode. You start to feel invested, and before you know it, you've gone beyond what you originally planned. The key is to get started, no matter how small the action seems. 2. The power of discipline over motivation. Agent 47 doesn't rely on motivation. He relies on discipline. Whether it's a crowded party or a high-security mansion, he doesn't hesitate. He follows the plan. The same applies to you. The most successful people don't wake up every day feeling unstoppable. They just show up even on the days they don't feel like it. The key is systems over willpower. Set up habits so you don't have to rely on motivation. Want to read more? Leave a book on your desk. Want to wake up early? Put your alarm across the room. Want to work on a project? Set a 10-minute timer and just start. Small actions, consistently done, will create a lifestyle of success, and that's more powerful than motivation alone. One of the biggest mistakes people make is underestimating small wins. They think if they can't do something big right away, it's not worth doing at all. But progress isn't about huge leaps, it's about stacking small victories. Every tiny step forward is proof to yourself that you're capable of more. And here's the real secret: the more you act, the more you become the type of person who takes action. It stops being a chore and starts becoming second nature. That's how you build a habit, and habits are what create long-term success. If this is hitting home for you, make sure to subscribe. I'm always dropping content like this to keep you moving forward. 3. Eliminate distractions just like a hitman. Let's talk about distractions, the silent killers of your dreams. In Hitman, the worst thing you can do is let unnecessary noise attract attention. If you want to complete the mission, you stay focused and remove distractions. Your life works the same way. Every day, there are things pulling you away from your mission: social media, endless scrolling, negative people. The more distractions you allow, the harder it becomes to focus on what actually matters. So, what's the solution? Control your environment. Set up a workspace that keeps you on track. Use time blocks. Give yourself set times to focus on work or study. Remove temptations. If your phone is distracting, put it in another room. Like Agent 47, you have to be intentional. Get rid of the noise and suddenly everything becomes clearer. Think about it: when you're locked in on a mission, distractions don't just slow you down, they put everything at risk. In real life, letting distractions control your time is like walking into an enemy's line of sight unprepared. You expose yourself to wasted hours, lost potential, and the frustration of feeling stuck in the same place. The solution: train your focus like a skill. Set non-negotiable periods of deep work. Use noise-cancelling headphones, block distracting sites, or even create a daily ritual that signals to your brain that it's time to lock in. Over time, your ability to focus will become your greatest weapon in achieving what you want. 4. How to build unstoppable momentum. Here's the truth: you don't need more motivation. You need to start small and let the momentum carry you. Think about how you approach a Hitman mission. You don't complete it in one giant leap. You take one step at a time. First, you get the disguise. Then, you find the target's routine. Step by step, the plan unfolds. Your life goals work the same way. You don't become successful overnight. You start with one small, consistent action every single day. Want to write a book? Write one sentence. Want to get fit? Do one push-up. Want to start a business? Research for 5 minutes. No action is too small, because when you do it consistently, that's when the magic happens. One of the biggest mistakes people make is underestimating small wins. They think if they can't do something big right away, it's not worth doing at all. But progress isn't about huge leaps, it's about stacking small victories. Every tiny step forward is proof to yourself that you're capable of more. And here's the real secret: the more you act, the more you become the type of person who takes action. It stops being a chore and starts becoming second nature. That's how you build a habit, and habits are what create long-term success. 5. Becoming the main character in your own story. At the end of the day, here's what it all comes down to: are you playing life like a spectator, or are you the main character? Hitman doesn't wait for permission. He doesn't sit around hoping something happens. He makes things happen. And you? You have that same power. The ability to shape your life, to take control, to decide who you become. It won't always be easy. But the people who win in life aren't the ones who had it easy. They're the ones who kept moving forward, even when they didn't feel like it. So here's my challenge for you. Take action today, no matter how small. Remove distractions. Build discipline. And most importantly, believe in yourself. Because no one else is going to do it for you. You are the protagonist of your own journey. Every great story has obstacles, but the hero always finds a way forward. No matter how many setbacks you face, as long as you keep going, you are already ahead of those who quit. Success isn't about luck or talent alone, it's about persistence. The people who achieve their goals are the ones who refuse to stop even when the odds seem impossible. Make the decision today to be one of them. If this video gave you even a little push, subscribe. This channel is all about helping you level up, and I'd love to have you on this journey with me.